RYA Sailability offers children and adults who think they can't get in a boat, let alone sail it, the chance to achieve the self-reliance that sailing brings and feel the fun and exhilaration or peaceful relaxation of being on the water. Sailability has introduced over 20,000 disabled people to the joys of sailing, but it doesn't stop there. The aim is to make sailing accessible to anyone with a disability, and with your help and the hundreds of volunteers already involved with Sailability, we can make this dream a reality. It offers not only the chance to learn a new skill and an increased social life, but also the chance to enjoy a new-found freedom.
Because of Tilly's condition, she spends all day, every day, 365 days a year in a powered electronic wheelchair, which is wonderful. But how much more wonderful can it be to be lifted from that chair and set on the water, out there with the herons and the swallows, and side by side with her sister and her friends, exploring this fantastic lake. It's, I haven't got the words to tell you how joyful that is to see. The boats aren't big enough for her smile.
To get people like Tilly out on the water requires not only specialist equipment, it requires volunteers. Volunteers are the very lifeblood of any RYA Sailability Centre, and most clubs rely heavily on volunteers for on and off the water. You don't need to sail. Jobs range from making the tea to helping launch the boats, as volunteer Fred Yarwood discovered.
Well, I don't sail at all, but I help people in and out of the boats from the jetty. I launch the Challengers from here, and I assist with anything else that is required. I cut the grass, I get the boats ready to launch on the water, and anything else that's required. And because I don't sail, I'm able to say, I don't sail, what do you want me to do?
Training of volunteers is available for all the different roles, and there is a very diverse range of duties always required. Here at Rutland Sailability, someone is needed to drive the newly acquired golf buggy for transport to and from the water. Don't worry if you've never worked alongside disabled people before. We will ensure that you get all the training to make sure you enjoy your role and have all the knowledge and confidence needed.
I can't stress enough how important volunteers are. They are the lifeblood of any Sailability Centre, and you really don't need to get onto a boat. There are so many jobs to do. Secretarial skills, financial skills, making the tea, pushing the boats out, clipping on life jackets. If you've got a group coming down of perhaps 30 children with varying degrees of disability, an extra pair of hands helping on and off the water, just it's valuable, and you really get so much from it at the end of the day. If you've managed to put a smile on someone's face because they've done something so special, then it really is important that the volunteers come forward and keep it going.
Disabled people can also be volunteers. Lucy Hodges, herself a successful and accomplished blind competitive sailor, recognises the importance of volunteers and is an active fundraiser.
I'd got a lot out of Sailability. I'd got a lot of confidence out of Sailability, and I just felt that if I could give something back, it would be nice. I'm only young, I'm still involved in sailing, so I thought the two could become combined together, help lots of other young people come up through the same tracks.
Being a Sailability volunteer is a rewarding experience. Any training needed is provided, and most importantly, to get the 20,000 sailors on the water each year relies on an enormous amount of volunteers. So, even if you can only give 1 hour a week, that hour will be truly appreciated, helping people like Luke gain a newfound independence.
We rely on all sorts of volunteers to be able to go sailing, so if you do want to volunteer, just come along. You don't need to know anything about sailing, you just need to be willing to help out and get involved.
To get the 20,000 sailors on the water each year relies on a huge number of volunteers. It's also a great opportunity to develop newfound skills and make new friends. Giving just an hour a week of your time could give someone a unique experience and an hour of total freedom and exhilaration.
Volunteers, they're the lifeblood. It's so important. You can't survive without them.
For more details, contact RYA Sailability for details of a venue near to you, or visit www.rya.org.uk/sailability.